And welcome, flip clock fans, to the search for the world's biggest flip clock. We've scoured the internet, we've looked around, and we think we've found what is the world's biggest flipper. If you know of a bigger one, please let us know in the comments below. Now, we're not talking about those clocks that are actually large in size, like the calendar clocks. This one happens to be from Grayson. We'll talk about Grayson more a little bit later. But we're talking about like this, the giant flip clock. It's about 14 inches wide, 5.5 inches tall. That can be found on eBay. This is the Chiffre 5. It is about 11 inches wide, 6 inches high. You see it's got the vertical flips. We'll see more of those later. This is the Chiffre 12, even bigger. It's a whopping 22.5 inches wide, over 12 inches tall. You can see the tiles are very large, so that's what we're talking about, large flip tiles. One of my favorites is the left Amsterdam brick clock. It is about 14 inches wide, 6 inches high. It's a very stylish clock and it's getting very popular these days. And I'm showing you this one because I have it in the Flip Clock Fan Studios. This is the Copel Model 222, one of the smallest flip clocks, and you can see how the left Amsterdam brick clock dwarfs these. So when you get up around 12 to 14 inches wide, you're talking about very large clocks. A clock you may be more familiar with, the Panasonic RC6025, could use the left Amsterdam brick as a shelf. But to get to the bigger clocks, we're going to have to go to United Kingdom. Specifically, we're going to go to England. We're going to take a look at an artist named Darren Almond. Now, Darren Almond obviously likes flip clocks. He made a display in 2008 called Tide. 576 digital clocks lined up, filling an entire wall. He used Grayson Model G4222 slave flip clocks, and they all flipped at once. It's awesome. But his entry into the world's biggest flip clock is this, a bigger clock. It was made by Mike Smith Studios in 1997 under Darren Almond's direction. And it appears to be about 6 foot by 5 foot. It's awesome. But to get to the world-class flip clocks, we've got to go to Italy, specifically Pesaro, Italy. Pesaro is in northern Italy in the province of Udine, where the Solari brothers made their fame. Way back in 1725, they established a clock-making company. Wall-mounted clocks, bell tower clocks, all kinds of clocks. The town now has a walking clock museum made by people who formerly worked for Solari Udine. It's beautiful. But this is the entry into the world's biggest flip clock, the Orologio a palette gigante, which basically translates to giant flip clock. You can see it's got the vertical flips we talked about. It is a beautiful clock set in the hills of Italy. Those flip tiles are probably about 5 foot tall. You can see the sedans, most sedans are about 5 foot tall, so the flip tiles themselves would be about 5 foot, I would think. If it's not the biggest, it is probably the most beautiful flip clock in the world. And I've got to go see it someday. But now, to find the largest flip clock, our search takes us right back to Europe. Specifically, we're going to go to the Netherlands, located in Western Europe. The Netherlands is bordered by Germany to the east, Belgium to the south, and the North Sea is to the northwest. The capital, Amsterdam, resides in the province of North Holland, which is why the Netherlands is often referred to as Holland. Another province, Overijssel, is where we're going to go, and the city is Hengelo. Dutch artist Hester Oerlemans. She resides in Berlin, Germany. She's created what I believe is the world's largest flip clock. The clock is located near the entrance of a regional education center in Hengelo. The shipping containers are part of an artistic display representing the city's history as an industrial center. On top of each container, a work of art has been placed, such as this flip clock. The mechanics of the flip clock, with its chains and steel, are said to also represent the city's history as a location of an iron foundry. The clock is 5 meters long. That's about 16.5 feet long. It's about 6.5 feet high and 3 feet deep. The clock is huge, and it has earned the title, the world's biggest flip clock. Let's take a look of it in action.
When you get the time, come visit us at flipclockfans.com.